Hello everybody, my name is Brad and welcome back to the Bbwu! I'm home from vacation. It was such a fantastic time. Me and Mikhail had a fantastic time. It was a whole week of traveling up to like South Carolina, North Carolina, back down to South Carolina to Georgia, back home, all through the East Coast, and it was beautiful because we were in the mountains and it was great. It was fantastic. That's what we're discussing today on the weekly update. That's what we're doing. We're going through so many pictures we have and stuff like that. Let's get right into it. I'm excited. All right, so first picture, we arrive at South Carolina, Greenville, South Carolina, a very beautiful city that has a river running through it, which is really interesting to me, but it's very an artistic place too, and it's very clean. They keep it very nice there. Really liking that spot right now. But yeah, this is just the beginning of our trip. That's when we first started. That's me with my beanie. We were expecting very cold weather, and we did get some pretty solid cold weather. Towards the end of the trip, we got very much cold weather, but in the beginning, it was like 60s, 70s. Very nice weather. We got some Starbucks and stuff like that. It was good times. Me and Michaela, this is like when we first started walking down South Carolina, Greenville. Like the very first turn, you know? So, you know, I wanted to capture that moment. So... there's a lot of historical statues, which is really interesting to me. I really like all the historical stuff, so it's really fun to see, like to have a mayor. I don't think I know in our actual whole album, we probably have some of the actual statues. Michaela has a lot of pictures too. I don't have on here. These are just from my personal. We'll probably make a whole condensed folder, a whole condensed chat just for these pictures in my Discord. So come on down to the Discord as well. I'll put down in the description. And this is Michaela just taking in front of that. And there's a nice little water, like a little waterfall thing here. That was really good. It was just like, oh yeah, okay. So where we were doing here was we're heading down to this little park area by the river. And there's actually like a little amphitheater that people can go up. They play bands and stuff like that, you know, on the park and stuff like that. They have a whole theater just for that. And it was really pretty. So, and the buildings looked really nice too. Everything looked really pretty all throughout there. And the dinner, oh man, the food was so good. I can't wait to get to those pictures too. All right, so across the river, it had this really nice staircase, again, with all this cobblestone, really cool. And it looked really cool, and they had all these bells up here. And these pictures never do it justice. It was super, super beautiful. And it was like an overcasty day, and it was like just chill enough to need a jacket, but just warm enough that you're not freezing the entire time. It was beautiful walking through there. So yeah, it was really nice. It was really some pretty stuff here. I had such a good time enjoying it. It was so good. I was trying to get pictures of these swans and they wouldn't stop moving, so I had to constantly keep moving my camera and I couldn't get a good picture of them. This was like a big archway. It used to be a sandwich shop for Duke's, like the mayonnaise company. I guess I remember reading the plaque and like the lady sold it for whatever reason to help out with the city or some nonsense like that. So it was really cool that it opened up like, and then like it was like a big, like this big emptied out building. It used to be a sandwich shop. It was crazy. That's what the front side of it was. That big, all those windows, all that. So cool. This is just a little bridgeway that we saw. This is like where the main traffic was going across, and then like right over here was the like the stairway across to the other across the river, like the people walkway, which was really nice. Bank of America. I honestly took the picture because it looked pretty. I liked how because of the glass, so much glass that reflects the clouds. So I thought it actually looked really pretty. So Bank of America, if you want a good picture, I got you. It was just in between the walkway, there was this beautiful, where the river was flowing, people, I guess the city or whatever, had these little divots that came down, which is really cool. So it all comes down through here. And it was constantly flowing, and it was a beautiful sound. And throughout the whole trip, throughout South Carolina, they have a whole bunch of swing chairs, like swing benches that swing, and it's a whole, like, can fit 3 people all throughout this entire river area. So just swinging along, listening to the river, dude, it's so pretty. It was so good. These pictures will never do it justice. Go visit. So yeah, I got some ducks, and that's the side of that sandwich shop I was talking about. That's what that one was over there, and just some random people, you know. And I got some of the swans too. And that was this is from the bridge as well. This is the walking bridge that I was talking about that crosses over the river for the people. And it actually was really pretty. I wonder if I have more pictures of it. That's some more of the down. And they're doing some construction underneath the bridge. But I heard that some people could walk underneath it. But, you know, Unfortunately for us, we couldn't get to do that. I really wish I got a picture underneath it. That would have been pretty. But yeah, that's just a side view. And they had so much vegetation too. There's so much growing stuff, and it looked really pretty. All right. This is just walking down the streets, taking a picture of this tree, because, you know, tree. This is... Oh, yeah, this is... Okay, so this is the bridge that we crossed, those pictures were from. And that's the side view of all those water divots I was talking about, the ones that dropped off just right there. Like, makes a little waterfall effect. It looked really pretty. Please, and they keep it, like, really clean. Like, it's constantly clean. Like, okay, maybe there's a little trash, but I don't even know what that even is. I don't know what that is, but it was pretty mostly clean throughout the entire experience. I don't know what this was. I can't remember. Do I have the picture of like the plaque? No, I don't. Okay, so this was just something that was built up on an archway. It was really pretty. I don't know, but it was representing something, but I can't remember what it was. I'm kind of mad that I didn't get it. This is some side steps. They just look pretty. I think the hall place, there's a bistro shop in one of these pictures that looked really cool. It was really nice. It was like on top of like this little cliff edge. It was so cool. From South Carolina, Greenville. No, it was like a cliff edge of the river, I should say. And this was just a really cool picture. I just liked, just the design of this building was really cool. Like how the triangle kind of comes out here. It kind of looks like it's popping out to the side. It was just really cool. This is the front of the Hall's place. And there we're going to go and receive some Starbucks as well, which is really nice. So this is right outside of the Starbucks. There's like right next to it a bank that was just underneath this hallway, and they had this really beautiful picture. I think it looked really pretty. I don't know, it's very trippy to me, but it looks really nice. I was appreciating this throughout. And there's also this grass wall right next to that picture, but on the other side of the hallway. And Michaela got pretty good pictures. I think that was my favorite picture. That was a perfect picture. You couldn't dream that one to be better. That was so good. That was a good one. Honestly, one of my faves. Vote on your fave, please. Okay, so yeah, here's the statue, right? And so here's that bridgeway for all the cars, and there's a walkway. And this is just so pretty. Such a pretty view to have. I wish I knew what it was. I wish I knew what it was. I really do. A whole bunch of swans. Swans are always cool. They had a whole bunch of swans throughout the whole thing. I don't know what swans eat, but whatever. Oh, no, yeah, they also feed them corn, or they had like grain on the rocks, like a whole bunch of it just for them. And it says don't feed them like bread. That's not actually good for them, so of course we didn't do that. But it was really pretty. And they also had a waterfall, big waterfall edge, also right in the middle of the city, which we're going to get to here shortly, which is really amazing. This is the top of it. And this is like the beginning falling river. This is the little... it was like a little bit below it. There was also another cliff face, so it like hanged like this, and this was flowing into that before it goes over the big drop. So that was just part of it. This is one of the walkways that are all like cobblestone. It looked really, really pretty, and they had a big bridge too. I can't wait. Michaela has a couple pictures. They had this beautiful. This is beautiful. I love all of this picture. This right here. Focus this real quick. Okay, so this right here. It was like the vegetation grew an opening. Like the tree grew around this opening, and it was like just like you can see right through the tree and all this vegetation. And this is this right here is I think I have another picture of this tree. It was really good picture, and it was like all woodland and stuff like that. It was all the roots were hanging over, and it grew out that way. So you can see all the inner networks of the tree. I think I have another picture of that, and they have a beautiful, beautiful walkway for people too right here. It was really pretty. There's another picture of that beautiful walkway. And a lot of dogs too. It's a very dog-friendly park. There's so many people with dogs walking around, having a good time. It was really good. Definitely reminds me of bringing my dog out there. I really want to bring him out there with his little harness, his little leash, his little muzzle, and he get to meet other dogs. He's actually in Nevada right now, getting desert doggo training, so he's doing all right. Michaela up on this cobblestone. It was a really good view. She was just having a good time looking out over the beautiful city. I was trying to capture that moment, so. Oh, and then she spots me. Is this a video? Yeah, I mean, my Starbucks climbed the rock. Yes, let's go. Yeah, this is that waterfall. This is the bottom of the waterfall, I should say. Oh, you don't have no audio, haha.
Okay.
I knew that. I knew that completely.
Like I said, slippery rocks. Someone's near there busting my face.
Damn near busting my face. Yeah, I wanted to capture this so bad.
It's beautiful out here.
That's the bridge.
Like all the people up there too.
That's they had a big long suspending bridge
What a vacation.
that we walked at nighttime. I wonder if you had that. I don't think I have those pictures. I think Michaela has them.
Love to hi to everyone.
Say hi. She's not paying attention right now. But that was a good one too. That was a good video. They had this natural creek that ran past that waterfall, and it had another one flowing down into it, and this is that other side. This is gonna be across that archway we just saw a moment ago, the cobblestone one that I saw with the tree. And they had a little waterfall, which was really pretty. And this, I think, honestly, was a good picture. Honestly, I think it's just so good. I think I got some really good pictures out on this trip. Not to toot my own horn, but I think I got some pretty solid pictures. So yeah, we got that waterfall out there. Waterfall way out there, way out there. This is the waterfall from the top view. I wanted to get part of it going down. And I think I got a couple pictures. That's one of my favorite pictures. I had the pro setting on, the pro mode setting, and it was so magnifique. And so then I had some lighting. I did like a little bit of orange glow lighting throughout the trip. You'll see in a couple pictures. And this one was one of them. I thought it was really pretty. Another picture from that same waterfall. Same waterfall, because I like to get multiple pictures. Michaela wanted to go take a picture on the side of the top area of the waterfall, so she has that picture somewhere. So I was taking pictures of her walking out there and her stunning, beautiful self. Oh, spots me again. There's a smile. Yeah, that was a caution swimming advisory. Don't swim in the stupid creek, obviously. I think it also said like there could be high pH balance, something like that. So it's not good to swim sometimes in it, but beautiful, beautiful stuff. And there's another bridge up here. There's a picture of the cobblestone and stuff like that. Did I get a picture of the? They had a little cell, and I think Michaela got the picture of it. They had a little like chain cell that was on that pathway for some reason. I don't know why it's there. It was just there, and there was like no plaque saying where it was or what it was for. It was all just, it was there. So that was interesting. So, climbing and sliding on the rocks is strictly prohibited. 1 second. Okay, just want to make sure I had that right. Okay. Just some pictures of the trees and leaves, and like this is like the further up higher part of that same river that we were on, where it had a little small waterfall. This is just a way higher up part and had another beautiful kind of flow going to it. That is the top of the river right there, and God, that was a pretty picture. That was so good. It was excellent. It was a beautiful trip, honestly. And this is just the same path from that same picture. It's also same path, obviously. Just same path, same path. Oh, Michaela in the leaves. This is also one of my favorite pictures because she really kind of just blends in with the background here, and she always looked really good on this. 10 out of 10 picture. I can't wait to post these. Another one with her sipping her Starbucks coffee. Michaela has a lot of bio and personal, like she took a lot of pictures of me on her phone, so you'll probably see those some other time once we put them all together. That's another good one. She's holding up the leaf. She found a really pretty leaf. Well, do I have another one of that? That one right there, I thought was a good picture. Because I remember I took this one and said, that's a little too dark, but I think that was also a really good one, but I think that was a more prettier one. Oh, me and Michaela took like our own time here, and we walked down this whole path together. And hopefully the video ain't too garbage, but you know, it's a camera, so what can you do? It's phone. I have a pretty good phone too. I have like Galaxy like S10, but sometimes the picture quality is beautiful. Sometimes the video quality sometimes sucks. But yeah, this is just that same path that I took multiple pictures of. Ah, dude, it's so good. This is us heading down. When you saw that fork, I think we took the right path going up and then had another way going out, which is really good. Another picture of the creek. That was a good picture. That was even possibly even a better picture. I like that one. There was this like, and everything was so hilly. That's one of my favorite things, that like an area that has like a whole bunch of hills and stuff like that, a nice topographical setting, like a nice little hillage, and like like the houses are built into the hillside. It's so beautiful. So a lot of that was South Carolina and North Carolina. It was very pretty. So yeah, now that's where that waterfall was, and that's one of the swing sets I was talking about that had the swing sets. They're everywhere throughout the trail, and there's a lot of people jogging, hiking, and everyone had their own little personality, and everyone was really nice. For like 95% of it, everyone was really nice. We never really had a problem with anybody. Everyone was really cool, so it was a really good time. And that's another one of my favorite pictures too. And all the swans on top of the big waterfall decided to set up and dry for the day, so I had to take a picture of it. That was a good picture. That's that amphitheater I was talking about. This is that little park area. That's where that restaurant part, whatever it is. And that was that big, that was the, that's where we came from. So then now we're on the other side of the river that was in front of that. So yeah, it's actually, even though it doesn't look that big here, but I promise you, it's actually long ways, pretty big size. This picture doesn't do it justice. Oh, speaking of pictures that don't do it justice, it got a panorama. And I totally messed up here. This is from the other side of the village. So you see the amphitheater. Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay. So yeah, you see the amphitheater, you see the Mayo factory, there's the long bridge, and then all the way around is this beautiful city. And there's like an art gallery area. There's like a whole bunch of artists that painted and stuff. I don't think I got a lot of those pictures. I think Michaela did get a lot of those pictures of the art gallery. And this is all, that whole street was nothing but artists in their shops, and it was really pretty. So yeah, and there's that stone staircase that we're probably about to go up and see the bells here in a moment. But yeah, that was one of the sceneries. So beautiful. This was a good memory. This is going up that beautiful stone staircase I was talking about that had multiple waterfalls flowing down it. So this is those pictures. Michaela looking at everything. It was such a, got spotted again. She keeps spotting me out. I don't know why she gave me those stares. I was just trying to capture the moment. It was so beautiful, and this was a beautiful scene. Beautiful scene. There was a beautiful church that was out here, and it reminded me of my grandma. My grandma's very religious, and I'm probably gonna send these to her soon. But it was massive. I forget it was what type of church it was. I don't know if I got a good picture of the front somewhere here. Yeah, that was one part of the gallery. The front window of the church, right when you enter the doors. Yeah, I forgot what church that was. I can't remember. So now we're heading off to the west side, I think it's called. Because they run like east to west, so it was like the west side of the river. So, there's just a little, looked like a cooking, I forget what it was. I think it was a cafe slash something. It was really pretty. And everything was still in Christmas mode too, because this was right after Christmas. Like the 26th is when we left, so. We got there like the 27th. Oh no, we got there the 26th. So this is this nice Capitol Bank building. It looked really pretty. I like the reflection of the city in the background of it. It was just really nice. Side picture, side picture. Grace Church, another church, just looked pretty, looked good. I loved the sky was very, like I told you, that it was that overcast, like it was windy, that was just cold enough to be cold, that you can need a jacket, but just warm enough that you're not freezing. It was just a beautiful day. I like overcast. I like the rainy days. Some people don't. I love the rainy days. Another beautiful building, another bank building. Banks call me. Okay, so we're on the west end still, and this was the beautiful cherry blossom trees that they had. I think they're cherry blossom. They were pink leaves, so cherry blossom tree is the only tree I know that had pink leaves, as far as my knowledge. Correct me if I'm wrong, South Carolina, please. But it was very beautiful, and so I had to take a picture of them. Some weather was coming in. It cleared up during that day. I think this is like kind of day 2-ish of being here. And so this is us covered. There was a very evening time. I think we're about to go get dinner at this point. But this was a really good picture. Storm coming in. I thought it looked nice. And that was like a more wider picture. I took so many pictures. I don't know why I took this picture. I took so many pictures. I don't know why I took it. I don't know why I took this picture, honestly. This picture is just, it was just there. Oh yeah, I love this because it had little art. There's art everywhere, and that was one of my favorite parts about it because I love admiring arts and stuff like that. Cannolis is an Irish pub I remember looking at. Yeah, this is Michaela. Yeah, this is day 2, or throughout the city. It's just us a lot of the time throughout here, so this is very nice. There's a, I think we're heading towards the eastern end of the riverside. So we explored the western end on day 1. Day 2, we explored more of the eastern side. The Japanese noodle shop, bro, Menkoi, bro, it was so good. It was just delicious. Ramen noodles, udon, and oh my god, like, I have a picture of the food. I know I do. So there's another one. Good on Michaela. I love her jacket. That's my jacket, but it's like the cherry blossom tree jacket. Perfect for this time. This is sitting down. We just sat down. I think we're waiting for our food here, so we just have our chopsticks. I was being adorable. My hair being beautiful. She being beautiful. And I liked it. It was like all stone inside too, which was really cool. And then like back here was like all the shop and stuff. Don't look at me like that. Why are you looking at my photobomb picture? Mad though. I was happy. You saw that? I'm just kidding. This is just us being smiley happy. The food. We ate so much good food. I'm sorry I didn't take a picture of all our food. I was trying not to be annoying to Michaela. I was trying to enjoy time with her, but I tried to get as much as I could. So yes, this is right when the ball got here. I got the chicken udon, and Michaela ordered extra noodles, so she gave me extra noodles for my udon, and it was with the spring onion and all that. Oh, it was so good. And I got the spicy bowl, so my bowl is a little caliente. I don't know if me and Michaela will make another weekly update where we go through our pictures together. I just had the idea pop into my head. We'll probably discuss about it. Oh, the Christmas rafter. Yeah, dude, it was so cool. There was this crazy it was like this mineral shop / toy shop. It was like a mixture of both. And they had this raptor, and it was really, really cool. Oh my goodness, that was so much fun. I remember that. And had the chest set too, that was carved out throughout the minerals. This is a nighttime picture. I was testing out my nighttime mode. This is towards that evening after of eating those noodles. These are the same waterfall, that big waterfall, but now at nighttime. And I was just trying to get a picture of it through here. And Michaela has a lot more pictures that I'm probably gonna put in the Discord. Remember that Discord, everyone. Go check that out. Soon we'll put all those photos together. So now this is like after South Carolina, we're heading to North Carolina. This is us going to the more mountainous areas and getting a good view. This is just the top of one of the mountain areas. It was really nice, so we pulled over and took a picture. This is all that hillside right here. The humongous mountains. And there's another big mountain there. Another big mountainside. Oh yeah, this is not our resort or anything. I think we pulled off the side. I think we're at like a stop real quick, and I remember taking this picture and then just looking at this cliffside was beautiful. Can I get a zoom in? Zoom? Yeah, there we go. That was so nice. That was a good picture right there. Oop. All right, so now we're heading into the part where we get to climb a Chimney Mountain over in North Carolina. This is really fun. Super fun trip. I love this part. I think the most going throughout this mountain. Because we went through multiple mountains throughout this trip, and you'll see when we get to the more down there, when we get to the more deeper photos. Well, this is the first mountain. So Chimney Rock was here, and it's beautiful elevated view. Nothing but mountain hilltops for wherever you looked. It was so good. It was such a perfect view. Oh, so good. That's enough. This is the same. This is just more zoomed back out. They had like all this seating area. I didn't really want to get all the pictures of the recycling bins, but it was it just was so pretty. These pictures don't do it justice. It was so beautiful out there in the mountains. I was trying to get a picture like throughout the trees. The blur was a little bit in there. It almost looked like a painting almost for this picture. This is a picture. It almost looks like a painting. What is this? Honestly, I like this picture more now that I just said that. It looked like more like a painting now. I think I actually turned the brightness up too much on this. I think I have another picture of this though. Yeah, no. It's a shame that I messed up this picture. Bound to happen. But this was like a cliff face right here throughout. And we're like literally on the cliffside, so looking down with nothing. It was just a straight deep hill. So we're literally just looking outwards from the side of the mountain right now. So this is all nothing but cliff face, and it looks so pretty. It's so pretty out there in North Carolina. So more cliff face, bright So this is the beginning of our travel going up to Chimney Rock. I think this was Chimney Rock, but I'm not sure. There might be one more further in. But yeah, this is one of the big cliff face that we had to climb up 5,000 stairs to get to. I think there's like halfway, like 2/4 of the way up, and this was the view from like it was like almost like an overlook tower, like a outlook tower, like underneath some rocks. It's very pretty, and it was a beautiful river that flew all the way out. So I think I got a couple pictures of this. Ah, yes, this is that same picture. So yeah, so this is that beautiful lookout that I was talking about. Me and Michaela taking a nice, beautiful one. Me in my Cowboy Bebop shirt. My legs felt like Jello. there was no way to describe it. My legs felt like Jello after this. It was nuts. Big smiles, big kisses. Us being us. And so yeah, we're still at the bottom of the resort, the park, to get up to the Chimney Rock. So I think that was Chimney Rock, but it may not look big, but I promise you it was a long way up to get up there. So, oh yes, so I'm just chilling out here, just taking a picture. I figured to get like a nice. My uncle was always big on getting pictures like of his feet on his travels. My Uncle Bill. So I'll probably send some of these to him because he's a very big nature guy. He got me into doing my nature hikes and stuff. So very big fan of getting these photos of my feet crossed or like with a coffee mug. In honor of him. Really cool guy. We had our ups and downs, but we're on. I don't know how I got this music or what was going on there, but oh, what? I don't know how I got the audio for these, but okay. Yeah. So this is just getting a couple of those pictures. It was actually I think it didn't rain, but it was just overcasty, so it sprinkled maybe like a little bit throughout, but it was like really wet. So a lot of stuff looked really good. A lot of vegetation, a lot of the algae on the rock. This is from, I think we're starting our climb, and this is the same like packed view, but this is like the city. Like if you look closely, it's like the city throughout that built around the valley going down into these mountains. So pretty. I have a couple panoramic views I think of this too up at the top, so we'll get to see some. Those are bad pictures. So this is from the this is from the underneath. There's like an underneath lookout. It was called something. I can't remember, but it was like this little overhang cut into the mountain, and you can sit there and take a lot of pictures of throughout the valley. And that was one of the that's where we are right now. And Michaela and Brandon 12, 29, 21. That's when we were out there adventuring. Yes, okay. So yeah, this is from so like there's multiple ways to go, and there's multiple cliffs to see. Like there's like the Chimney Rock was the highest part, but there's other little mountains that you can go to, and this was one of the mountain spots. And these people are doing some yoga poses I just happened to catch while getting this. So go you random tourists. So yeah, that's Chimney Rock way up there, and that's all the steps we had to climb up to get there. But this is another something rock that blocked it with their face. But this is that valley I was talking about. So this is a really good picture, getting like more of the full view. And it cuts right there out there. It goes really far out deep. And it cuts like around. It was so cool. And look at all the houses that built around it. So cool. It was a really good picture. This picture, I think, is one of my favorite pictures. Because I caught the clouds getting into the mountain. We're right between two of the rock mountain faces that were kind of close to each other, that were connected by a bridge. And this is just a good picture right onto the other mountainside there. So good. Is this a video? No, it's just me. Blurry picture. Oh yeah, there's this really cool house way out there, like a mansion almost, way out there on the cliffside. I don't know how, like, I'm like, if you're antisocial, that's where you go. This is, I think, facing like the more the west side of the mountain, but I'm not sure. Okay. So this is Chimney Rock. This is on top of Chimney Rock. This is the top view. So let's get boop. So I was trying to get to the highest point. They have a very big American flag here. And this is just the top view. Just absolutely magnificent. Looking right out into that big valley with that big water lake is. It was so good. It was honestly a great time. perfect. It was great. And then we go, we decided not to go up here, but we decided to go down towards well, I'm not gonna tell you what it is. We'll get there when we get there, but there was something else. So we went down instead of up, but it was still equally as beautiful. So that's from the top of Chimney Rock. Oh, look at that picture. So good. That's that beautiful. From on top of Chimney Rock, I took that picture. And it was way further. So that was perfect. So yeah, there's more of those, more of those. This is the side of Chimney Rock, I think. Yeah, this is the side of Chimney Rock that we're going straight up. So yeah, I think we're heading back down. So we're starting down the trail at the bottom trail of Chimney Rock. So this is just the beginning. There's just a couple pictures. That was really good one. So this is all nothing but big hills. So there's nothing but humongous hill areas that I looked really pretty. And it's in the winter time, so you know it's a little dead, but it is what it is. Some of the stone rockways. More stone walkways. Do I have yeah, it was just so pretty. It was constantly winding and going up and down, like it was all hilly, and you can get a lot of good pictures. I think I got a good picture of me like hanging over a ledge. Oh yeah, that's part of the trail right there. And I also got a walking stick as well when I was out there. Okay, so the story about the walking stick was we had a walking stick and we had a perfectly fine one, and then Michaela left it at the top of Chimney Rock, and now we're at the bottom of Chimney Rock, and I had to climb around and grab another big tall walking stick, and then it's still actually in the truck. I have to get it. I brought it home with me. I'm gonna get it. Is this
All right, I'm finally here. So pretty.
So yeah, this is the waterfall at the bottom.
It is amazing, immaculate even. Whew.
Yeah, this is like, it was, yeah, the climb was for sure real. The legs were really sore throughout that entire trip, that entire part of our trip. It was not but humongous amount of stairs, feeling the burn in these legs. Yeah, that was the top of the waterfall, leading all the way down into this beautiful little lagoon. So honestly, it was great. So, one of the side pictures, I think, of the side of the mountain of the waterfall. Up here's me again. All right, I'm gonna save those. Those are gonna be on TikTok or somewhere else. Those you gotta go to see those yet. No. So this is on the side of the waterfall where it was coming down. That was the little podium right in front of the waterfall so you can take pictures. And there's this big, humongous cliff that I saw these kids walking on. And I said, I'm gonna get up there. And that's actually really, it's actually a really far drop downwards. So, me and my boots. I do have socks on, by the way. Okay, so.
Come down and help climb? Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I think someone asked me to take a picture.
My name is Zap, King of the Rock.
King of the Rock. Huh? Oh, you bought my amethyst? Yo, we also got a whole bunch of rock collection too, but we're not gonna go through all of them in this video. But thank you. My button being a legend. All right, so this is Michaela. She wanted to come sit up with me on top of that big, humongous like rock cliff face. I was like, it was like almost like a 75-degree angle. It was really steep. And there's like a little divot on there where you can just sit perfectly inside it. It was great. So this is her climb up on the side, getting ready to happy with herself. I'm glad I took so many pictures of this moment. And she's trying to get up. And it was very wet, so, you know, very slippery. So we had to be careful. Luckily no one got injured throughout the entire trip, which is very good. Because there's definitely close moments of everyone tripping and falling and sliding, so. Yeah, so Neji meets up there with me. Well, so I think she went around me and went down.
You feel it, okay? Give me a temperature gauge on that bad boy.
Oh yeah, how cold the water was. I touch it too, somewhere in these videos.
Oh, it's so nice.
It is. I was thinking about putting my hair in it, but I didn't know if that's frowned upon or not.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Thinking about it.
I didn't know if it was okay for me to dip my hair in it for all of you guys. So that's one of my things I did. Subscribers, yeah,
right
let's go. Do it for all of you.
Should I put it? Should I do it like this? Just dip. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I dip it in.
Oh, it feels so good.
Oh yeah, I was so exhausted. Like my legs by this point in time were on literal fire, and it was so good. And I like getting that drenched, and it was super icy cold. I mean, like can cool your drink, cold water. So poured it right on my head. It felt so nice.
Oh, yeah. That's what I need after that. Humongous 5,000.
Bunga bunga.
Love all of you.
Yeah, there we go. That's gonna go on TikTok for sure.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I got a little wet.
This is me like figuring out
I
my.
would also stand on the big rock, not the two small ones. Thank you.
Oh yeah, Michaela's blocking my way. I was like, I'd like to stand on the big rock.
Whew. Whew, it's so cold.
Oh yeah, and you can and it was breezy too, so you had a constant breeze going on. So you got constantly getting the water just hitting you.
Hypothermia? Never heard of her.
It's freezing.
Look at it. We're at the base. This is literally the base of the waterfall. Goes all the way up to the top. This is the main stream. Woo! Woo! And I love this little, this beautiful little pool.
Let's just make sure my video is looking
Deep
good.
too, like it's in there.
Yeah, the pond that it sat in front of was like it was pretty like a good 4 foot, like
Absolutely cool.
3 to 4 feet deep.
You
Like
okay?
my leg could fit in that.
You tripping? I love this little cave rock formation down here too. Woo!
Oh yeah, and there was like a little cove that you can look up into the mountain. That was like the rock was like leaning against. It was really cool. Okay. Oh yes, this is so cool. I got a really cool video of this. Is out of that pool, it flowed down to another smaller pool, and this is where that flow was. So let's see, where's the? Yes, here it is. So cool. What a good moment there. And I think I got this also in slow-mo as well. It was off, but it was still pretty good. Another oh, it's a video. Oh.
It is your sire, the King Bbwu here, and I declare this waterfall to be mine. Yes, bow down for me, peasants, for I am king here, and this is my sanctuary. First rule of water, what we do, we must slay the winged beast and murder any tyrant that stands in our way for our kingdom.
I wanted to. That's I have no other excuse, but I wanted to. That's all you got out of me. I honestly I had such a good time on this trip. I loved it. All that was so good. I'll go put that one up for sure. Cause it was like almost right behind where that little walkway was, where you can take a picture of the waterfall. There was a little like almost like a destroyed fort. It had like little stone stairs going up and stone like a stone castle front. So I came up there and I felt like a king. So I've definitely played that part perfectly. This is heading back now. So now we're heading back from the waterfall, and these are just beautiful pictures of the mountainside caught in like the afternoonish glow. Honestly, that was a good picture too. And this is, I said we're heading more back down, so this is like more closer to the village, but the beautiful side. Back, that's Chimney Rock from the side view. That's what it looks like, how much it's hanging off there. Nerve-wracking. Being up there was nerve-wracking a little bit. All right, so now we're back. We had a cabin up in North Carolina, so we traveled all the way up from South Carolina to North Carolina. I meant North Carolina. That was North Carolina we were in, and now we're traveling more further up to another mountain, and we had a cabin up there. So this is one of the pictures. Michaela, we were roasting marshmallows. Cusco. This is actually from the trip. It was one of the artists back in South Carolina. This is one of their, like, we went to one of the shops, and this is one of their things I looked up, and he painted this. So Adekun, you're a legend. That was a really cool picture. Oh yeah, we also did some mineral rock collecting. There's you can sift out a whole bunch of dirt and stuff. You get a whole bunch of quartz and pretty amethyst and stuff like that. We got this guy. We actually bought this guy. It's not from the same thing, but it's something that you can also get. It's beautiful. Oh, it's not focused. There you go. Little amethyst rock that we got. Really cool. See that? It's like nice deep purple. So yeah, this was a really good time. This is a really good photo. Now, ooh, we get to this part. So excellent. So this right here was my thing I wanted to do. This was my number one thing, was snowboard. And this was on my bucket list. It's a snowboard in the snow. I never seen snow in my life. This was the first time ever seeing snow. An amazing time. That was my snowboard. Michaela got a lot of good pictures of me. I am in my gear. That's my boots. All right. So that was our ticket that we put on our vest. It's for all the ski slopes for the evening, which I went down like 6-7 times. The big one I only went down 1 or 2 times, but the other ones I went like 6 or 7 times. So this is all our ski stuff. This is Michaela's skis, someone else's skis. This is our stuff. So yeah, Michaela, that's her old cute little outfit. She wore that cotton. It was a very cold day. Wearing that cotton was not the greatest idea for anybody, for me. But Michaela handled it like a champ. She said she was fine in it. So she's being adorable with her little gear. There's me. Yeah. I think I looked really good. I think I played the part of snowboarder pretty fair. I think Shaun White would be all right with that. I think that was a pretty good outfit, honestly. Very cool. Honestly, it was a good time. Look at that. Dude, put me in. Put me in, coach. Me and the stuff right there. And so I didn't get any videos of me snowboarding because I fell at least 500,000 times. But I had such a good time. I was really dirty by the end of it. All those times I fell in the mud a couple times, but it was really fun. I remember this kid was in front of me, and I was just like, the first time I went down the little bunny slope, the little practice slope, I made it down without falling all the way. My first time, which I was really excited. So I did this little slither path. I was like, all right, so I gotta surf it, right? So I started, swaveling my board, and this kid fell in front of me. I narrowly misses him, and then I made it all the way down the first time. The second time, someone else fell, and I had to slide off, and I didn't learn how to turn so far just yet, and I ran right into the mud, and I tumbled, and I got mud everywhere. It was terrible. And I was like, all right, whatever. I'm all muddy. It is what it is. So I go down, me and Michaela go down the bunny slope a couple times. And then we go up onto the big first hill, like the beginner hill, which is a very big. But there was a problem. At almost the very end, there was a damn gravel path that has no sign or nothing. You had no idea there was a gravel path there or not, which is terrible. But luckily, me and Michaela didn't hit it, so that was good. But I fell down that path at least 20 to 30 times getting down there, but it was okay. I honestly had a good time. Would I do it again? Absolutely. Would I do snowboarding again? Absolutely. I would definitely think I'd go into it with a better mind frame and a better mindset going into it. But this was such a good time. It was such a good time. I'm so glad I scratched it off my bucket list. I got so much to do on there. But this was before going to Blowing Rock, which was another mountain we visited, which Michaela has a whole bunch of pictures of us in that time. I think this is the last picture of our thing too. And this is one of the pictures. It was overlooking this beautiful valley top that was out there. We pulled over to take this picture. It's so good. And that's it. That's it. That's it for our vlog. If I do a second one of these with more pictures that we got, or the part 2 to this, we might. If you like it enough, let me know. Like and comment down below. You're new, subscribe to Part Bad Bunch today. Of course, we're back to the normal schedule. We're getting videos back pumping out. But until next time, this is Brad, and all you out there, signing off for now.